News 4 WOAI in high definition starts right now.
Good evening. Most of us look forward to the holidays because it's the time we get to celebrate with family and friends. But the South Texas Blood and Tissue Center says this is the time of year they dread.
It's because this is the time of year when they see a significant decrease in their donations. Well, we did some digging, and here in San Antonio, things have gone from bad to worse.
Now, in 2009, nearly 135,000 people donated blood here. But last year, the number dropped to about 130,000. And this year, the agency's only seen about 92,500 since September. So we are on pace to see another drop.
Well, we are digging deeper into this issue here at 6 o'clock. And News 4 WOAI troubleshooter Mireya Villarreal has been researching the story. And I have a question. Are we just talking about blood donations, or is there more beyond that?
Guys, there is more. We're talking about marrow, T cells, and stem cell donation. And you know, the donation is often used for people with leukemia or other immune deficiency. Sign up for that donation has also seen a big decrease since 2009, going from about 19,000 people to about 16,500 in less than 3 years.
I think fear of the unknown. Yes, it's easy to sign up. You do a cheek swab, you fill out a consent form, but the actual commitment of going through, I think that actually scares people.
Now, finding these stats is the easy part. They're just numbers on a piece of paper, but these numbers can really translate into patients and families affected. A perfect example is the Rodriguez family. I met them 2 years ago, and they completely changed the way I view donation. Bobby Rodriguez was diagnosed with leukemia in 2006. Our first meeting was May of last year when he was in remission.
I see other kids and I say, I wish that was me, play football and basketball, and I can't do none of that.
This was Bobby less than 6 months later. The leukemia had come back. He'd been through 5 chemo treatments and was in desperate need of a marrow transplant.
I can't run. If I run, my legs are hurting real bad and they won't go away, the pain.
In November of 2010, Bobby got his transplant, but it had to come from a woman in Germany because nobody here was a match. Initially, the transplant took and Bobby's body was reacting well, but a few months ago, things started to change.
To me, I felt that we caught it late, that we found the donor kind of late, because my baby was already real sick before he got his transplant.
On November 20th, Bobby Rodriguez passed away. His mother says after nearly 6 years of fighting cancer, his body just couldn't take it anymore.
I just wish I can hold him, I can hear him, I can kiss him, I can yell at him, I can fight with him. I can't do that. I can't.
Cynthia says her fight is just beginning, and she hopes by putting herself out there, more lives will be saved.
I'm still gonna keep on, still asking people to, go and please, go donate, go be a donor for transplant. I mean, whatever these little kids need, because there is plenty of kids that need this help.
Tough story to tell, tough story to hear. Cynthia actually believes that transplant gave him the extra year to live. But guys, it is extremely tough. I was surprised to hear 1 in every 7 people that get a call that say you are a match for a donor. Only 1 in 7 actually say, I want to donate. I'm going to follow through.
And now part of this is also playing out in a federal courtroom with the bone marrow donation, what you can do and what you can't do, right?
Very controversial right now. That's exactly right. The 9th Circuit Court of Appeals on the West Coast recently ruled that you can pay someone for donating T cells and stem cells because they compare it to actually donating plasma, and those people get paid for that. So kind of a weird situation there.
Okay, what about the actual marrow? I am a marrow donor. I'm on a national registry. Latinos are in huge need on that registry, and that's one of the reasons why I did it. So how are we doing with that?
Not getting paid for that. That's the controversial part of this all. Because that is a surgery that you have to go through, they are not paying the actual marrow donors that have to go through the surgery. But T cells, stem cells, still happening. Right now, this is in the appeals process, so as of right now, nobody is getting paid just yet.
All right. Thanks, Mireya. Bottom line is sign up or register if you can.